right, looks like we are rolling here. Hopefully this is all streaming properly. If you have any questions, by all means, go ahead and whip off something. This is live, although most people are probably going to be seeing this after the fact, after we've recorded it. But you can just email me. You can send email to me at craigpeterson.com if you'd like. I'll put that up here on the screen. We're going to talk right now about a big problem, and I want you, if you would, go ahead and give me a thumbs up right now so I know that you're watching. Just click on the little like button there on Facebook. Huge problem right now, and I mean right now, just came out within the last 2 days, a New Year's present for 2018, and this has to do with Intel processors. Now, you may not be aware of it, but the way these processors work is they actually run programs that run the operating system that runs your programs, right? So it's kind of a multi-step, multi-tiered type thing. And what we have seen introduced recently in these Intel, or at least discovered recently in these Intel processors, are some major problems with the way things are working. In fact, right off the bat, we've got some problems with the core operating system inside the Intel processors. They're running an operating system I remember from way back when. It was used for research, right? Called Minix. It was used for research by schools, universities, etc. Good little operating system, but not something I would have put my whole chip industry on. Security problems with that. Now we've got security problems with what's called the memory management unit. We're going to try and keep this high level. But this is the part of the processor in this case that controls access to all of the memory. So all of your programs, all of the kernel, everything gets memory, uses memory based on these processors. Well, here's the problem that has popped up this week, and that is there is a way to easily, and I mean easily, access any memory in the computer system, even from a web page. You could go to a website, to a web page, open up that web page, a little piece of JavaScript code could now go into the operating system, grab your passwords, grab keys, encryption, just all kinds of things. And all of that information then gets pushed up and out. It's a real potential problem. So what we're seeing now with this particular problem is that it's not in the wild, although it will be soon. It cannot be fixed via hardware. You have to fix it via software. Now, eventually, Intel is going to come out with new chips that will work properly. But if you've watched the stock market, you've seen that Intel has had major drops in the value of its stock because of this problem. Here's what to do. If you have a Mac, you're running the latest version of the Apple software, which is the High Sierra version of Mac OS, you're already safe. Apple's already taking care of it. If you're running Windows, you've got some other problems. Microsoft does not have a patch out yet. They will have it out soon. If you're running Linux, you got a similar problem. Patches will be out for Linux soon. Depends on your Linux version. This is going to go on and on, really. The gift that keeps on giving. Because any Intel CPU, about 90% of them anyways, that have been made over almost the last 20 years, have this vulnerability. This is a very big deal. This is nasty. This is really going to hurt Intel. As you just heard, their stock is way down, and for very good reason. So you're going to have to do the normal stuff. You're going to have to patch up. Now, it's kind of funny here, too, because the software patches that are already in place in Mac OS High Sierra and will be coming soon for Windows and Linux and other operating systems, those patches slow the machines down. Sound familiar, right? The whole problem with iOS from Apple slowing down our phones and other devices, right? You heard about that because of battery problems. Well, what we're talking about right now is it will slow down your computer. Estimates right now seem to be between 5% slowdown and 30% slowdown, although there are some estimates that are saying the slowdown could be as much as 50%. That is pretty dramatic. So Keep an eye out as patches are available. We'll post them in the channels. I've opened up my eSecurity Coach closed group for people who listen to me on the radio show who need more information. Feel free to ask questions there. You can also text me at my normal number, the 855-385-5553, if you want to ask any questions, or just email me at craigpeterson.com. This is all over the news for good reason. It's hard to explain, get into a lot of details. I've avoided a lot of the details here, but I can send you to articles if you want to get any of the hard details. All right. Have a great day. That's it for now. We're posting this. You'll be able to watch it. We'll probably do another update. But join me on Saturday. If you're on my email list, you already got the link. If you're on my text list, I'll remind you. On Saturday, I have a radio show carried on iHeartRadio. And it's terrestrial AM and FM radio, but you can also listen to it streaming at 11 a.m. on Saturday. And if you want a reminder about that, make sure you're on my email list. Just go to craigpeterson.com/subscribe. That's craigpeterson, SON.com/subscribe, and I'll send you a little email. And we'll bring you up to date Saturday morning as to where we are at, who's fixed what, because this affects everything. As I said, all you have to do is run, it's simple, some JavaScript code in a web browser, right? Whoever thought that would be dangerous? Or any other code really could embed this. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. And yeah, we are working on some of these problems that you're asking about here. We have a basic security stack we're going to be releasing here in a couple of, at least a month here, maybe 2 months. We have some other programs on keeping your information safe, private information safe and secure when you're online, and that'll be coming out within the next few weeks as well. So stay in touch. craigpeterson.com/subscribe. Take care. Talk to you later.